Hey guys, it's Malik on Fleek 3.0. We're back at it with Madden 19, the fantasy draft. We're the London Black Knights and we're facing against the Miami Dolphins. Right now we're 2-1 after that crazy overtime loss that we took against the Buffalo Bills. Like, you really gotta watch that episode. Like it was something. I can tell you that. It was a good game, but we should have won it. It was crazy.
Can Zeke deep again? Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Ezekiel Elliott, fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins as they get set to square off against our home team. With that, we head across the Atlantic to London. Standing by with the call and maybe a little jet lagged. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
All right, let's get this game started.
Match up between the Miami Dolphins and the London Black Knights. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. Charles, you look at the Londoners as they get ready here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins.
Look at that. I saw our QB.
Losers last week,
You know, he got like more interceptions than touchdowns.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory.
It's not that bad because, you know, he's a rookie, so. God dang, no balls.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a third and inches.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They find some open field here.
Oh, come on. If we had that one more block, we'd be good.
Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you...
Come on. Gotta keep those blocks.
And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? It was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
On third and long, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right.
Come on, Tate. God dang it, Tate. Come on. You should have a little bit more speed in there.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll They'll run it with Kamara. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's how we start off the game.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 20.
Oops. All right, come on, defense. All right, it's Roethlisberger. So we don't have to worry about any, like, QB scrambles. But we have to worry about is Ezekiel freaking Elliott.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. The numbers for Zeke from last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
And before they can get settled in here, time expires on the first quarter of action. 7-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They've got a 2nd down and 5 here to start things out. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
I mean, they don't have that, like, very good receiving core, so.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football
He
is not
caught.
just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense
Oh,
understanding, as you
that's
noted,
dumb.
where the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play. Holding them in that game.
Let's go. Stop the
He ended
run.
up finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
And Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
He caught that. Come on.
A very solid gain of 27.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger.
Go on, get the ball. Dang it.
Well, I think if Dolphin is able to fall on it, yes, they'll keep possession here. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger.
Oh, we're finna pass it. That's my bad.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
That's my bad. I thought it was blocked, so I just clicked square.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, it's Elliott.
I don't know why you're running it.
Right about the 20-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Hey, when you get good yards like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making
Let's go, defense.
Picked up at the 14. And this one will be brought back to
That's
the
what I'm
32.
talking about. Bring back that number one defense.
Track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
Put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game.
And Kamara's injured. All right, that's great.
That's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Marshawn Lynch, you can get the ball real quick.
Back to the ground. This time.
Never mind, I was horribly wrong.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Rodgers gonna throw.
R1 was open. If my line could hold. And look at that, Alvin Kamara's injured. I don't think he's coming back.
They bring their punter out there now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
My line can just hold
And just a
on.
single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Dolphin football. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you'd like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this
Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Cameron Hayward in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout.
My punter got
Let out
injured?
the final few ticks here in the second
What the? How? How? I'm actually confused. Like, did he get hit or something? Like, the punt was short. What could you have possibly done that got you injured?
Get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep, Antonio Brown. And this will be taken at the 13. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And it's the Cowboys on top as they play the second quarter. Sam Darnold has a touchdown pass. From there, we'll head to Washington. Check out the Redskins at home at FedEx Field. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Russell Wilson with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Chiefs. David Johnson accounting for the lone scoring thus far as he's cashed in with a touchdown run. Meanwhile, in our game, just the lone touchdown accounting for all the scoring. A tight one, 7-0 is the score. And for the call of the second half, we send it back to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And the results from them have been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnover. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because
That's a fumble. That's ours. We're gone. We just need. We're at the 17. It's an easy touchdown.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they can't be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case,
Lynch. Come on, man.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
But we just saw him run the football really effectively there with 3 tight ends in the game. And any defensive coordinator, when they see that set, if they can get more body.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys
Let's go, Rodgers.
on the short field as they take it in for 6. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions.
Good hit. And why? Is this the game where all my players decide to get injured?
It changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Tough first half for him.
Okay, hold up. Timeout. How do you have 2 bruised sternums? How? How do you get a dislocated shoulder? You're Rob Gronkowski. How?
But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball run free and brings up 4th down.
Yeah. This defense is killer. We're number 1 defense here.
Yeah, when the second half comes, it's really easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Oh, look at the juke. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And here now the offense heading back out there. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Second down. Here's and he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face a third down. Now it's Rodgers. And he's got Miller. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On second down, McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more.
Oh, I spun the wrong way.
They're down for a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami.
Our defense did
as they've got
very
to
good
the
this game.
28-yard line. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Over the middle here to Brown. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. A gain of 6 there on first.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to bring up a third down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver.
This is legit the 4th
so it's really
game
hard to be mad at him and yell
that we
at
had
him for
17
trying to make
points.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that
It's like we can't go to 20 points.
To drop his shoulder or create or get through contact or trash makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
On first down, it's Roethlisberger.
Let's go.
The defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And this results in 6. Touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by
number 1 defense,
them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Look at that. Ezekiel Elliott had, 500 yards coming into this game, and he only had 16 yards rush. If that's not number 1 defense, I don't know what is.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. Back to the air, Roethlisberger after the pick 6. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, Roethlisberger. He's got it complete to Stephon
God
Diggs.
dang it.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. So they will
really
get on the
wanted to shut
scoreboard
up.
here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And it looks like this one won't work out. Hans team able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They'll keep pounding here with Lynch.
Come on, Lynch. Come on, Lynch. That's what I'm talking about.
This one in for a touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain at 21 yards. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. That's caught. It's Thomas. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
It don't matter.
Plays in succession.
Still
Not
number
sure
one
this knows what
defense.
hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. To throw again is Roethlisberger. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Stephon Diggs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, if his spin was at like 99, bro, that's, you know, he's gone.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Rodgers throwing here. And he's got it. What a catch It's on the sideline. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from a fantasy perspective. More points for everyone.
Hey, we're 3-1, baby.
When the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're,
We're 3-1. And you know who the MVP is? The entire defense. Not just one person, the entire defense. He destroyed this team. I mean, not destroyed, but you know what I'm talking about. I mean, the offense did good too, but that defense, we all know it's the defense.
And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours.
The defense.
Meanwhile, for
Rodgers, you did good.
They'll drop down.
You used 100% passing.
And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets.
Malik on Fleek 3.0 out. Like and subscribe.